Alright, so here's the walk around video. 1987 Buick Grand National. As you can see, needs to be taken in the garage and restored quite a bit. None of this rust is through, but was a bad paint job that being out in the weather hasn't helped it any. Body panels are straight. As far as rust, let me point out this piece back here, right here on the trunk. Also, there's some rust here in the wheel well where the water got into it. A little bit here. Pretty much the trunk lip. A little bit here on the trunk top. Not through, just surface. Panels are all nice and straight, all original stuff. Got the crack there at the intercooler. Weather stripping all needs to be replaced. Door panel, mouse hair stuff all needs to be replaced. Got a little leak here in the window. Same thing on the other side. Dash is in pretty good shape. Needs back seat recovered. New carpeting. Headliners wore out. I do got some extra parts to throw in on this, like front rotors, sensors, things like that, coil packs. Let's see if it's got a VIN number here or something. Maybe, here we go. I don't know if you can get that. So I've had this car since 2008, I think. Ah, shit. And when I got it, it was pretty good shape, but it's always been a second or third car. And my commute was pretty short, generally 10 miles round trip. So I drove it around there, and when I first got it, I would drive it around the state for trips. But, as time went on, I've just gotten other projects. This one's kind of been my job for the last 3 years has been a 100-mile round trip. So this hasn't been used at all except for trips around the neighborhood. It's not new enough or fuel efficient enough to do or even reliable enough for a 100-mile round trip. That alternator, I've got a rebuild kit for it, but that's kind of, that's the rattle that you hear. Other than that, the motor's in pretty good shape. There's an oil leak around the timing chain cover where it meets up to the oil pan. I put a timing chain in this a few years back. And that seal there just didn't seal that well. I would say it needs a new radiator. It needs everything to be gone through. I mean, it's reliable enough to drive around town, but I wouldn't drive it until it's been tuned up and checked over. Long distances, at least. Tires are okay. I would replace those too. I mean, it's a solid car. that needs a restoration, needs to be put in the garage and somebody to spend some time. It wouldn't take that much money to put this back into really nice shape, and everything's pretty much here. There's nothing missing from it. The rear end has been redone at one time. I think it's got the 373s in the rear. The guy who was the second owner of this car tracked me down after I bought it, and he was a speed guy and he collected these things, and he was telling me some of the stuff they did to this with I guess there was money put in the motor, there was money put into the transmission and the rear end, and he wanted to buy the car back, but at that time I wasn't entertaining of selling it. I was probably should have let the guy have it back because he really wanted it, but anyway, now it's your opportunity. And then I guess the other thing is, you know, I've run across a couple other Grand National guys over the past, and this car is a lot faster than theirs, you know, comparing apples to apples. So, you know, all that speed stuff that's in here, there's a chip. I don't know how much he did because I never really tore the motor apart. Never really needed to. It's always, actually, this car's been really reliable as far as cars go. It's just yeah, probably pretty crazy to try to sell it, but anyway, I just got too many things going on, and maybe I'd like to see it in somebody's hands that can start bringing it back up instead of me letting it sit around outside being unused. But anyway, got any questions on it, when I post this, you can always let me know, and maybe we'll find her a new home. So you see how it's got the quick shift in it, and the I don't even have the turbo. It's missing a clip, so it's not even working properly. This is just pretty much all engine. There's a clip there for like the wastegate that fell off, a little snap clip, and so that's not really, it's not really boosting too much at all. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's a rare car, fun car, and that's about it. I'm gonna hate to see her go, but that's just the way things go sometimes. All right, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.